Vahe Ghazaryan, you are an Armenian entrepreneur representing Euroterm, CJSC, NOYAN food and beverage, transportation and agriculture sectors. Vahe, you have created businesses in different industries. What is your approach to building strong and sustainable companies?
Actually, these different industries, they are connected to each other. They are necessary steps. We have to consider our evolution. We started our business in Armenia, right, maybe 6 years after Soviet collapse. So our independent Armenia was only 6 years old, and unfortunately, a lot of industries in Armenia, in our area, were not developed. And that's why we started with juice production. We introduced modern Tetra Pak technology in Armenia first. At the beginning, we were importing raw materials, but our aim was to open export market for Armenian rooted products. And that's why since we couldn't find any local reliable suppliers, we decided to invest to another business, which is fruit processing. And after that, 2 years later, while growing in the market with contracts with supermarkets, we found that there is a risk to have a shortage with supplies because, again, not reliable supply for agriculture. So that's why we entered to agriculture. The same, we had a problem with logistic transportation. So we built a vertical integrated company just to control quality, sustainability and competitiveness. And thanks to the introduction of international quality standards and the management systems, we could also establish a very reliable and strong relationship with international buyers and partners.
NOYAN has become an internationally recognized Armenian brand. What helped you expand the brand beyond Armenia?
First, I have to mention, of course, the quality and sustainable quality system. But the biggest advantage for Armenian product is to have a diaspora, which is spread out over the world. So this diaspora is kind of ambassadors of Armenian products. And if diaspora believe that they have a high quality national product, they will work for you for sure.
What opportunities do you see for cooperation between Armenian and Cypriot businesses?
It's difficult for me to point, any immediate, let's say, opportunity that we can start tomorrow. But this kind of events that ICC and Red Diamond organized, they helps us to make a networking, to connect potential, suppliers or buyers or friends, to exchange the information about culture, about opportunities, about advantages, and to find the possible, solutions to make cooperation. For example, yesterday at the meeting with the Chamber of Commerce representatives, I've got the information from my colleagues that, for example, Cyprus, thanks to its geographical location, can be a potential hub for Armenian products to expand its markets towards, for example, Europe. But for me, it was more interesting to Africa, which I could never, consider. So this is worth to explore this opportunity, to have some, base in Cyprus for our product and to use connections of Cyprus businessmen with African countries and to use Cyprus as a hub to supply the products. Another opportunity is comparing to Armenia. Cyprus has a more moderate taxation system, so it can be advantage and it can be opportunity for some Armenian businesses to diversify their, let's say, businesses. Controversially, Armenia, in spite of the fact that Cyprus has a good agriculture, developed agriculture, but in Armenia we have a different attitude, different climate, so we can be a potential place for people, businessmen in Cyprus to invest in Armenia, to enlarge their agricultural activities. And since Armenia is like in the center due to the geopolitical changes in and around Armenia, Armenia can become a good hub between Europe and Asia. So we also have to consider, we know that there is a project, international project, the road which will cross south of Armenia, and which will be a part of a big road connecting Europe and Armenia. So this gives us a good potential to become, let's say, a hub for Cyprus businessmen.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for coming to visit us, and thank you for supporting this event.
Thank you. Appreciate your efforts. Thank you.